many of you remember Okulora? A man with a good heart who goes about helping people, helping the needy and the poor. He was kidnapped yesterday on his way to Imo State. Guess what he was going to do to help this family? If it's not Anambra, it's in Imo State. Some of you, with sense, would still want to tell me that the kidnapping that is happening in the eastern part of Nigeria are done by the Hausas and Fulanis. It's you people, the Igbos, are the problem in the east. All the kidnapping and buying going up and down in the eastern part of Nigeria are perpetrated by the Igbos. There's nothing you or anybody want to do about it. It's you, the Igbos, perverse, wicked-minded Igbos. You people are the same reasons why everyone is the jackpot from Alibo. Your jealousy and wickedness have turned the place to something else. You people are also the reason why when your family members are returning from abroad, they remain in Lagos. They are scared of coming back to the east because of your wicked-mindedness. A man like Okulora, who goes about supporting, helping the poor and the needy, not the same man on a kidnapped. What kind of a country is this? The Igbos, what kind of a people are you? And you are speaking to your victim's family. You found Hausa and Fulani accent, but you are the ones. When people talk, you become touchy about your feelings and emotions and your religions and your tribe. You don't like people's progress. Make your own progress. No. All these millionaires and billionaires and celebrities in Nigeria, why are they running away from Igbo land? Because of you people, the same Igbo people that call yourself brothers and sisters. Igbos are the ones napping and buying their fellow Igbos in the east. It's Igbos. It has nothing to do with the Hausa or Fulani or any other tribe. It's Igbo people. Both those of you that are doing this napping and buying and the ones that are sponsoring you and the ones that comes online to support you and put this on Hausa and Fulani, turn that game babushich all of you. Una not go buy well. Even if una cry, heaven and hell will reject you. There will be no place for you people in hell.
The Igbo man has this belief system that money can actually solve every problem. So he can actually kill someone or say, that's if he spends enough money, the matter will be closed. That is why they are demolishing your houses all over Nigeria. It's not because they are targeting Igbos. An Igbo man is the only person that you tell, you cannot buy that land. It's on a floodplain. The Igbo man will say, don't worry. No, tell me the truth. And he will start with you that gave him the advice. He will close your mouth with money. You will sell the land to him. Do the documentation. Knowing fully well you shouldn't build there. Then when a pharaoh that doesn't know Joseph comes and demolishes the building, because we are the people who believe that money can do everything. If they have 100 houses there, we own 70. So it looks like we were profiled. But the truth is that we are the people who invest in property and we are the people who must invest, so we buy anywhere. Abuja, same story. Lagos, same story. We have a sense of impunity that if you have enough money, you will tell you, see, one day, he said, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Don't worry, when we get there, we'll solve it. Then when the bulldozers come, he will start looking for media houses to shout,
You understand? Austin is calling.
My brother.
Yeah, your brother. From where?
From Nigeria.
From Nigeria.
Austin, from Nigeria.
Yes. You know, Nigerians are bringing shame on Africa. Nigerians are the curse of Africa. And from Nigeria, who is the biggest curse? Igbo people. Because they are selfish and they are stubborn. And they lie so well, and that is why proper investigation is needed in order to expose the devil so everybody can see him clearly with all the evidence so that he can know.
I'm not proud to be here. I can say this. I'm not proud to be in Nigeria. I'm not proud to be in Nigeria. If I can change nationality, I'm not proud to be in Nigeria. I'm not proud at all. What my people do here makes me sad too much. I'm not proud to be in Nigeria. I'm not proud to be in Nigeria. Many times I look at myself from Nigeria upon everything that Nigeria have. Nigerian people cannot respect their country.
At this point, if I tell you that I'm proud to be an Igbo man, it's a lie. I am lying to myself and lying to my generation. I am not proud. Igbos are the weakest tribe I have seen on this earth. Igbos are the weakest tribe I have seen on this earth. They are just good in making noise, throwing money up, putting our water and throwing money up. Buga, that is what they're good at. Bragging how many houses they have built, how many in Kewan. But when it comes to power, and imagine power. Onya Hausa bi no na akreka ji power. Onya ofem manu ji power. Give am bo onye Igbe na if some millions na account gi na money enu, money chain is ike. At this point on rere, ndi Igbo on rere. Onwe ihe ono che. Onwe ihe ono che, no ndi Igbo, onwe ihe ono che. As long as Nigeria is concerned, ndi Igbo unu 380. As long as Nigeria is concerned, Igbo unu 380. Fear, I pour you people speed. Unu rere. Onwe ihe ono che. Denze na oza na amana ka krojeba unu rere zugbakwa unu. Fear.
Nnamdi Azikiwe was warned about the coup. They warned Nnamdi Azikiwe about the coup. He knew it was coming. That's why he packed up and left. He didn't warn Sardauna. He didn't warn any of the other leaders. He didn't warn any of the Yoruba. He didn't warn anybody. He just packed up and left the country. When the coup was over, he came back. And when the Hausa leaders found out that Nnamdi Azikiwe killed, that Kaduna Nziogo and a bunch of Igbo officers came and killed everyone else, and it wasn't just that they left Sardauna. Look this up. They left every Igbo man alive. So they killed everyone and left the Igbos alive. That's why Hausas retaliated. That's why the Hausas decided, oh, y'all want to start a tribal war. That was the whole reasoning behind the Hausa people going and killing a lot of Igbos people. Now, let me explain something. This was done under the order of Charles de Gaulle, the fucking French general. Look this up. The Biafran war that you're claiming, Biafra, it's not even your idea. The French put that shit in your head because they needed Nigeria to fight a war. That, no fucking, there was no accord that had, and listen, that killing is what started the chain of events that led to the Biafran war. Biafrans, why is it that every single, your bigot, your trophy, what the fuck did you think? Like I said, you don't even have the power to create your own country. You think you can bully me? My entire paternal side of my family, my paternal grandmother side of my family, literally, all my grandmothers, my paternal side of the family, all dead, killed by Biafrans. Someone was saying, how did the guy who found your father be a professor at the University of Uyo? So because Nigerians are so stupid. So a man found my father. The man later became a professor of the University of Uyo, and people's head cannot comprehend that thing. You cannot comprehend that a man found my father during the war. He found my father. That man will later, but no, you lied. University of Uyo wasn't. Nigerians, what is wrong with? I swear to God, Igbo, why wouldn't they do this now? Why? This is not. Like, I'm looking at the comments in my video, and why is it that every time history, why y'all are really the fucking Israeli Jews of Africa? You cannot be criticized. No fact about you can be said. Everything has to be your narrative. This is insane, man. No one can live in peace with you guys. I'm not joking. There's a tweet right now going viral of Ghanaians saying, yo, we have, go to Twitter right now. They're saying if Nigeria is destroyed, Ghana has to deal with Emeka and Uche. They specifically chose those names, Emeka and, y'all don't understand the reputation you're building. You have no idea the reputation you're building in Africa between Africans. Y'all gotta chill with this shit. Like, you guys always, again, I always criticize everyone that deserves criticism. No one is above criticism. No one is above being checked. I say anything about, literally, before I uploaded that video where I said Tears of the Sun was not Biafra, I literally uploaded a video talking about Hausa. That same video. You have so many, like, what is wrong with you Igbos? You actually legitimately, this is why you make everybody come out as a bigot, because the moment anyone says Igbo does this, hey, bigot, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Seriously, what the actual fuck is wrong with y'all? Let me tell you what, keep this attitude up. Sahel Alliance, eventually everyone in Africa will come to realize for Africa to be free and stable, we have to battle Igbo. The whole collective Africa has to battle Igbo. I swear to God, the way you're carrying on, that is the eventuality. I uploaded that video where I said, I always criticize everyone that deserves criticism. No one is above criticism. No one is above being checked. I say anything about, literally, before I uploaded that video where I said Tears of the Sun was not Biafra. I literally uploaded a video talking about Hausa, criticizing Hausa, asking Hausa why they don't speak up. That same video. You have so many, like, what is wrong with you Igbos? You actually legitimately, this is why you make everybody come out as a bigot, because the moment anyone says Igbo does this, hey, bigot, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Seriously, what the actual fuck is wrong with y'all? Let me tell you what, keep this attitude up. Sahel Alliance, eventually everyone in Africa will come to realize for Africa to be free and stable, we have to battle Igbo. The whole collective Africa has to battle Igbo. I swear to God, the way you're carrying on, that is the eventuality. That is the eventuality. Y'all need to stop this. This is insane. Who are you that nobody can criticize you? Who are you that nobody can talk about your history? Who are you that nobody can say, my entire father's side of the family are dead because my father was on Oputa panel. Go and watch that video. I sat there. That was how I found out about my grandparents. I'm sitting there watching this Oputa panel. My father is talking. They came Zombu Oyimba. For what? They came, they slaughtered my entire family. And I should keep quiet because you're Igbo. Man, suck my dick. Who the fuck do you think you are? Pathetic ass people. You will never get your fucking country. This is appalling. I am fucking angry. You're not Jews, you're not Israeli. Which power you get? Where person no fit call you out? Every problem in Nigeria started because of Kaduna Nziogu and Ojukwu, two Igbo men. If y'all did not do this shit, Nigeria would not be what it is. You chose the French. You chose your tribe over our race. You started problems every problem in Nigeria has been amalgamation. Nigeria was 3 fucking tribes. It was an Igbo man that forced Nigeria into becoming one nation. And now they will go and bring Lord Lugard. Lord Lugard created Nigeria, and we had the Arewa, we had the Arewa Union, we had the Igbo Union, we had the South. Every tribe was ruling themselves. It was an Igbo man's greed that wanted to rule all Nigeria that forced Nigeria into one nation. And the same Igbos now want to go and cause civil war because of the act of one Igbo man. Igbo man forced Nigeria into amalgamation. Igbo man caused Nigerian. What is it? Every war in Nigeria is Igbo. And then you want to come talk about how we've seen that video, right? I didn't want to make a video of it because y'all will come out and accuse me of being a bigot. I have seen the video of the Hausa bandits that came out recently with the Igbo accent. Everyone, it's on Twitter. I can bring it if you want to see it. Everyone, I've seen that video of the Hausa man with the Igbo accent talking about he's going to kill everybody. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? This shit is crazy.
I want Lagos airport to be on flames. Breach the perimeter fence. Go and burn down Lagos. Anybody, if you have double barrel, if you have pistol, anything you have, give it to them. Let them go and kill them. Penetrate the airport and set Motor Mohammed Airport on fire. Set it ablaze right now. Then the world will listen. You are dealing with animals. Fulani Janja, they are animals. They do not reason. They do not reason. You don't know them. You don't know them. Are they not killing people? The caller on the line, can you hear me? Yes, please. Good evening to you. Yes, go ahead.
Well, my name is Chideverugu, calling from Lagos.
What is happening where you are?
We was at Oshogapapa Expressway. They was shooting us there. It's 5 people that they killed this evening.
How many policemen died? I don't want to hear they kill us, they kill us. How many did you kill? How many police or army did you kill? How many?
They have burned the Lafa police station. They have burned it down. They burned the Sele police station. They burned the Urile police station down. Everything is down now as I'm speaking.
Thank you very much. I want Lagos airport to be on flames. Breach the perimeter fence. Go and burn down Lagos. Anybody, if you have double barrel, if you have pistol, anything you have, give it to them. Let them go and kill them. Penetrate the airport and set Motor Mohammed Airport on fire. Set it ablaze right now. Then the world will listen. You are dealing with animals. Fulani Janja, they are animals. They do not reason. They do not reason. You don't know them. You don't know them. Are they not killing people? The caller on the line, can you hear me?
the more I see some of us Igbos communicate online, the more I have lost hope for the Igbos. We're not intelligent. You would think that we're intelligent. The Igbos that are online are the least intelligent of species I have met. I've yet to encounter. We don't have reasoning faculty. We think from our innocence. We have a lot of sentiment that we don't have logic. It's a shame. It's scary. It's really scary. And this is the people that want Biafra. God forbid bad thing. God forbid that there'll be a nation with people that think like this. Seriously. The inability to comprehend, to reason beyond the bigotry, to reason beyond the programming is what is keeping us deluded the way we are. That is why we watch things and we choose to interpret it a certain way when it's very clear what the problem really is. The group of Igbos online who argue and debate are the least intelligent of species I have yet to meet in my entire life. Unfortunately, I'm one, and I'm ashamed of those people. I'm ashamed to be called Igbo. To fear.
Here's the part I'm trying to get people to understand. See, Nigerians, we're here talking about Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. You know that we're the only ones that notice that, right? Every single person that is on the internet sees Nigerians. Like, a black American friend of mine who literally today looked at me and goes, what's going on with Nigeria? Like, I see the arguments online and I'm trying, how do you explain to him? I'm like, how do you explain to someone that, right? The whole world is united behind race. Everybody. The Chinese are behind them. They've united behind their race. We're at the point where everyone is uniting behind their race. Then we have Nigerians are uniting behind their tribe or religion. Everyone in the world is united behind race. Do you know how many white Muslim Americans there are? Do you know how many do you know how many times I have gone to mosque and I see the whitest of the white with his whitest of the white wife with her hijab and their whitest of the white children, born Caucasian, European descendants. This one, they ain't never had nobody but Europe in their bloodline. Do you know how many of those we have in Nigeria, in America? Have you ever seen them come online to argue? They always seem to unite behind their whiteness. Arabs, have you ever seen, they unite behind their whiteness? And if it's like, this is why I said Igbos are like the Nigerian Jews or African Jews, because you're not allowed to, the moment you come out of any type of criticism, they will flood your page. Oh, you're a bigot. And now I'm starting to realize there are so many Igbos now who actively have wanted Nigeria to fail, who have invested in Nigeria being a failed nation because they need Biafra. They wanted everyone to see that Nigeria could never work so that they can get Biafra, and they have done everything. If I have no proof, but I swear to God, I would give up my left testicle to say that there's a massive funding campaign in the north of terrorism coming from Igbos because they need Nigeria to be dismantled so that they can have Biafra. And I ask the question, how exactly do you plan on creating this Biafra? How? What is the concept? Like, I see now let me show you this. This guy is an EU politician. Go look at him. Gunther Felon, whatever. He works for the EU, European Union. This is how they plan on breaking Nigeria. I said it in multiple videos. This is literally the Berlin Conference happening again. They are restructuring Africa for their benefit. They're trying to find a way they will destroy Nigeria. They will break up Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Sahel states. At least the only thing that's giving me some sort of pride, I know it's gonna sound hateful, but I don't give a fuck, is if this actually happens, Biafrans have successfully created an enemy of Yorubas, Hausas, Malians, Niger, Burkina Faso, because this is about them. It's about the Sahel and Biafrans. And if this happens, Nigerians, we have to start being very, very vocal. We have to start saying we have to be vocal. Let everybody know the one tribe in Africa that is responsible for the new age fucking, what you call it, Berlin Conference. We have to. I'm a bigot. Oh, okay, so what? This is one of your own people that I told you, that I said you are the most ignorant species he has ever witnessed, because of the hatred you have in your soul when you come online. Y'all are something else. And then the crazy thing is, outside of Nigeria, because I made this video, the entire Ghanaians want Nigerians out of Ghana because of Igbos. South Africans want Nigerians out of South Africa. See, that's one thing. That's how you know that everyone else wants a united Nigeria except Igbo. I have never heard any Nigerian come out when people are arguing, saying Nigeria this. It's always three tribes: Nigeria, Benin, Edo. Igbo, Benin, Edo. It's Igbo boys, Benin boys, Edo boys. It's always these three that are doing things overseas. But no Hausa or no Ishekiri, no Igala, no Yoruba has ever come out to differentiate themselves. We still argue as one. We still take their faults as Nigerians. But they, at least now that they're trying to restructure Africa again for themselves, the rest of the Africans are seeing the one group of people who are bringing Europeans to destroy us as a people. And if this succeeds, trust me, you have made an enemy of every African tribe there is. You have made an enemy of Mali. You have made an enemy of Niger. You've made an enemy of Burkina Faso. And if you think your Hausas hate you now, wait till this shit is over. Wait till everybody allies against you.
You understand? So, as soon as I become the governor of Anambra State, we will go ahead and be as soon as there's a gunshot going out, but I will continue with this so that you know that we're in a war zone in Anambra. The moment I become the governor of Anambra State,
there. It does sound.
It did say that there are gunshots. Dr. Maduka has just confirmed.
There's gun going out, so that you all know. Yeah, there's gun going on, but we are safe.
Which part of the city are you?
Let me say something,
so that we have a fair idea of what's going on.
Well, I cannot tell you that in the TV for security reason. But let me just go ahead and answer the security question. You understand? So,
bring it. This video was done on 15th of this month, July 2025. This is Anambra State. We have run away from our communities. This is not the only community. This is Iseke. Olu here at local government. There are also part of Olu in Imo State, which is the biggest local government in Imo State, where Locha Sokocha came from. Both the Olu in the part of Imo State, nobody is living in that community again. But this one that you are seeing on the video is the part of Olu in Anambra State, which is Iseke. If you go, 95% of people from this community have run away. Nobody is living in this community again. They have abandoned their houses, their shops. If you go to Riu in Anambra State, 100% of people in Riu in Anambra State have run away. If you go to Riu, it has become desert. Nobody is living in Riu again in Anambra State. And some part of Imo State also affected. This is the truth that has been hiding from us, from the public, not from us. And I decided to bring it to social media today. Please, Nigerians, the people that are terrorizing us are not Fulani. People that are terrorizing us are not Hausa. People that are terrorizing us are not Yoruba, nor other South. The people that are terrorizing us are Igbos, our own brother. And if you lie, may the Almighty have strike your family to death. If you say that this thing is lie, may the Almighty have judged you and you will die with your family. This was done by our own brothers, Igbo brothers. They are the one that did this. Of course, Fulani cannot chase the community away. It's not possible. Our own Igbo brothers did this to us. They kill us, they terrorize us, and they kill their own brothers. This is the honest truth. And only truth can set us free. When they came as angels. They came as angels telling us that they are here for us. Many Igbos supported them. If you post them on social media, people will be hearing them saying, yes, they are here for us, until it leads to this. When the government will are shouting to dismiss those groups, we say no, they are good for us. Now look at what they are doing to us. Look at what they cost us now. Nobody can go to these communities again. People have run away from the community. They kidnap us, they kill us, and they destroy our land. Our own brothers, not Fulani, not Asa, not Yoruba, our own Igbo brothers are the terrorists terrorizing us. This is the honest truth. And if I lie, if I lie, may the Almighty strike me. If I lie, may the Almighty strike me. This was not done by Fulani. It was done by our own Igbo brothers. If I lie, may their mother has like me. This is something. Enough of this pretense. Enough of this hiding. This is the condition that our fellow Igbo brothers kept us or keep us today. We can no longer go to our community. Some villages in Anambra State, the reason why they are still safe, they are not like this, because some rich men in that community that have political power organized, just like Orifite and other community in Anambra State, they organize their own vigilante and give them very good guns. And that is why those communities are not like this. So these communities are those communities in Iyala, Asia, Uli, and Lilu. Lilu is in Anambra State. Iyala is in Anambra State. Iseke is in Anambra State. Asia is in Anambra State. And these communities are affected. Especially in Iyala, Lilu. Although in Imo State is affected, and some other communities in Imo State also. But it's more dangerous in Anambra State. People have run away from the community. This video was done this month, July 2025. Please, federal government of Nigeria, come and help us. Soludo, come and help us. The market in these communities is not empty. I will repeat it again. People that did this to us are not Fulani. They are not Hausa. They are our fellow Igbo brothers. They are the ones that terrorize us. They are the ones that kill us. And they are the ones that destroy us. Our fellow Igbo brothers are the terrorists, the terrorizing our community. It's not Fulani, and if I lie, may their mother strike me. And if you watching me as an Igbo man, if you refuse to tell the truth, may their mother hang you. May their mother strike your family, strike your children. If you commit rubbish and say it's a lie, may their mother strike your family, strike your children to death. So shall it be. Enough is enough. We have to speak the truth to the public. Please, federal government, come and help us. Enough. We cannot hide it anymore. Come and help us. Come and help us. Come and help us. Please. Please, guys, share this video. Please help us and share this video. This is Kisto Media and Kisto to the Keke drivers. This is Kisto to the Keke drivers. Please help us and share this video. And may God bless you as you do that. Thank you and God bless you.
Just join us on this social media war. Let us show the whole world how Iseke looks like. Maybe it will attract government to come to our aid, because as it stands, help is not forthcoming. The required help that we need to restore the town. Look at this road we are looking at. This is Ihiala Olu Road, the popular Ihiala Olu Road that will take you to Angara.
You're right, but I went to your page and you have no video speaking out against your people that are doing fucked up things. And that's what I'm saying. Every time I call out Hausa, you see Hausa people in my comments. Yes. You, Onyagba, you're an Igbo woman. You came in there. Yeah, their hypocrisy stinks. Where is the video? Why is it that you just see it? You're allowed to criticize Hausa on my page. You see this comment. You see the Hausas in there saying, yes, our silence is messed up. We need to do more. You see Hausa acknowledging it. You come in there to call Hausa hypocrite. But the moment I turn and I start to criticize Igbo, I'm a bigot. I am smoking drugs. I need to do this. I need to do that. Why the fuck are you, Onyeka, why don't you have a video? Like, right now, there's Igbo people. I just saw, what's his name? Some guy. Let me even find, man, give me a second. Let me find out. He just finally went back home. Let me show you. Look here, the person posting it is an Igbo man. You see, make I show you. You see that it says Pastor Okezi Atani. E-Money and KC went back to his hometown in Uli after running away for 5 years after their community in Uli, Anambra had suffered destruction and death under the hand of IPOB, ESN, Umona occupation. Their own land became unsafe and he and his brother could not return home. Look at this, a Nigerian celebrity returning home after 5 years because now he can finally return home. This is exactly what's going on in your communities, but God forbid someone tries to call it out. For Nigeria to work, you have to be willing to give yourself criticism. You have to be willing to accept where you're wrong. Chino Achebe said it, the Igbo problem, disunity, So you are on my page talking about Hausa hypocrisy stinks, because this is a video where I am calling out Hausas, and the Hausas are on my page acknowledging that yes, there is a problem. Are you willing to acknowledge there is an Igbo problem when I turn my focus on the Igbos, or is it just Hausa that is a hypocrite?
Do you know the funny things about the Igbos? Every corner of Nigeria you go, you find an Igbo man. No matter how remote an area is, no matter how village and bushy an area is, if you go there, you find an Igbo man. But do you know the irony of this? Nobody is allowed to go to their areas. If you go to their area, they either kill you and take off your property or destroy whatever you are doing. They won't allow you even have access to their lands. Yet the same people all over Nigeria are either welcome or even accommodated to settle in areas. This is one of the reasons why if they cross the north, many of them don't like going back to their house, because they know what? They know if they go back to the east, it's either the end of their life or they go back to their absolute and resolute poverty. You might say everything you want to say about the north, but we are more accommodating than you. Yet the same set of people who do not accommodate others, do not want others in their areas, they kill them like flies, they take away their properties, they don't allow people to have access to their land, are the same people that want to rule Nigeria. If people are not ready.
This was the moment this man revealed he'd been trafficked to the UK to steal his kidney. Daniel, whose identity we're disguising, was tricked into coming to London from his home in Nigeria. Senator Ike Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice wanted a kidney for their sick daughter Sonia, who lived here already. Along with Dr. Abina Abeta, they were the first convicted criminals of organ harvesting under human trafficking laws, and they're already in prison. Someone from a human trafficking charity told me they wanted to cut up Daniel like a piece of meat, take what they wanted, and then stitch him back up again. Organ harvesting often exploits young and vulnerable people, tricking them into selling their body parts for money. Now the BBC's File on 4 has discovered a new investigation into organ harvesting in the UK that's resulted in an arrest. And we've learnt of news of a number of new referrals into both organ harvesting and transplant tourism in the UK.
99% of kidnappers caught in Anambra State are Igbos.
Well, I've been in office for three years and 3 months, okay? If we have arrested 100 criminals, non-mafia, kidnappers, and so on and so forth, 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. Did you hear me right? I said 99.99% of them will mark Igbo. So these things are made because that was part of the lie that was put in propaganda. They are into kidnapping because it is the next lucrative business after Yahoo and drug. The next one for find disabled kidnapping. Omaka. And this is even other states. If I not where we do all Anambra. Onye nke na village fa ogote motorcycle I join California abia ka etinye na line. Akwale ya buy mafia mama how to if did they also on the Fulani. I'll repeat, and I want you to quote me right. 99.99% of all the criminals, kidnappers, and so on that were arrested so far, Igbos are the ones kidnapping Igbos, they are the ones killing Igbos. All these camps, Igbo. And by the way, because I came with the same false narrative. The false narrative, oh, the Fulanis, they are invading our people. They are now everywhere. They are waiting for whistle to be blown. And this, and they will take over. And therefore, we are the ones who are the liberators. We are now going into the bush to go to chase out the Fulanis. Nobody asked the question. They are now banning mafia to go and liberate you. How do they feed 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year? How do they feed? How do they feed? So that, you see, like I said, I'm one of you. But I decided to go home. Actually, in '99, I was visiting.
So this kidnapping stuff and banditry like terrorism that's occurring in Nigeria is something that many ethnic groups are engaged in it. It's just that they are seeing the Fulanis. Yes, there are a lot of Fulani herdsmen who happens to be terrorists and kidnappers who usually operate in areas like Zamfara State, Sokoto, Kebbi, Katsina, and other part of northwestern Nigeria. And we have terrorists like Boko Haram and ISWAP, which operates in northeastern Nigeria. And we have a lot among the Igbos and other tribes who engage in these aspects of kidnapping and terrorism. So let's not be blaming only one ethnic group on certain aspects of terrorism. We should just work together to bring end to this. Just
custom hospital, and one of my friend's wife just gave birth. And okay, so if you're just starting to take your HIV medications, right, it's going to be very difficult to consistently take it. One of the things that can help you is the mindset you have towards your HIV medication. And let me tell you what you should, the mindset you should have towards your HIV medication. See it as your supplement.
The involvement of local.
What is your name?
Fidelis.
Huh?
Fidelis.
The Klongtang police in Thailand arrested this man, Fidelis Eugene Nnamdi, with over 100 grams of ice, that's methamphetamine. Thailand is known for its beauty, its beaches, and its calm lifestyle. But beneath that calm surface, the country has faced a serious challenge for many years: the smuggling and sale of illegal drugs. Over the past 2 decades, a growing number of foreign nationals have been caught trying to move or sell these substances. Among them, some Nigerians have been at the center of attention, involved in trafficking networks that stretch across continents. In the early 2000s, Thailand was already a hotspot for international travel. Tourists came from everywhere: Europe, Africa, and Asia. Among them were people searching for opportunity. For many Nigerians, Thailand seemed like a peaceful and promising place to live and do business. Some opened small shops, others went into trade or music promotion. But mixed in with genuine migrants were a few who saw Thailand as a new market, a place where drugs could be moved quietly from one part of Asia to another. Law enforcement began noticing a pattern. Drugs that came from other Asian countries, especially methamphetamine and cocaine, were being moved through Thailand with the help of foreign networks. Some Nigerians got caught up in this network, often recruited by larger groups that promised quick money. At first, the numbers were small, only a few cases every year. But as global policing got tighter elsewhere, more traffickers began using Southeast Asia as a route. Thailand became both a destination and a transit point. One of such cases was the case of Fidelis Eugene Nnamdi, a Nigerian that schooled in Thailand. So the Klongtang police in Thailand arrested this man, Fidelis Eugene Nnamdi, with over 100 grams of ice, that's methamphetamine. Fidelis was a student of Ramkhambaeng University in Thailand at the time of arrest.
What is your name?
Fidelis.
Huh?
Fidelis.
Fidelis. And where are you studying?
In Dhaka University.
Okay, so you are a student at what university? Ramkhamhaeng.
Information gathered from Fidelis will lead to the arrest of many more Nigerian drug dealers, majority of whom come from a state in Nigeria called Anambra State, and also Thai women who act as mules and provide bank accounts to launder money. Investigators discovered that large drug dealers are living in Thailand on student visas under the pretense of studying. Ramkhamhaeng is one example of a Thai university that is very popular with drug dealers. From the findings of Thai officials, there are other famous drug dealers studying at Ramkhamhaeng universities, such as Polycarp, who sent Thai women around the world with ice. According to Thai officials, this woman, one of Fidelis' Thai wives, smuggled heroin to Hong Kong 3 times, and on her last trip, she was arrested and sent to prison for 7 years. Fidelis kept in contact with her while she was in prison by letter, and when she got out of prison, Fidelis went to her house to start ice distribution.
So, how many times did the Nigeria gang send you abroad?
Go to the Hong Kong.
Yes.
Before.
Yes.
How many times?
Yes.
I stay in Hong Kong. I come to Hong Kong 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
And how much did the Nigerians pay you?
100,000 something.
$100,000?
It's not dollar.
It's
Same money.
We must come out to support what we're doing. We need guns and we need bullets.
But I'm very confused. Did you make mention of we need arms and stuff? I
Yes,
get
yes,
that.
we do.
So I really need to understand.
That the best way to defend yourself is to be armed. Because Boko Haram is everywhere, in the zoo, police in the zoo, army in the zoo, navy, zoo.
Have you ever thought about the effects of what we're trying to incite? Is it possible for the concern to be addressed objectively?
There will be blood moon this year, because after this year we are going to be free no matter what happens. Because if we don't get Biafra, everybody will have to die. Simple as that.
And you mentioned guns, you mentioned arms and ammunition. If I go to Nigeria and I've already identified and made myself known, and I get arrested to fake treason, what are the modalities you put in place?
What I can say to you is that you can never ever be arrested.
The violent path has failed, leaving us with insecurity, fear.
Attached to their tribe. That's why a lot of Igbo don't get common sense. I said it.
Me and you can stop kidnap business in Nigeria. Now, if this man were to do kidnapping now in this present Nigeria, no, this man, they're not for catch him. No, nothing will make them catch him. I will tell you why I'm making every statement I'm making. Now, in the days of Evans, they kidnap strictly for ransom. Majorly for ransom. If they see that you cannot pay the ransom, they may release that person free. But today's Nigeria, in today's world, majority of kidnap they are doing in Nigeria, I have done my research, majority of kidnap they are doing in Nigeria is to harvest organs and then sell it to hospitals. Quote me. They are selling organs, kidney, liver, they are selling to hospitals, and the hospital will take it and sell it to people that can afford to pay for kidney, that have kidney failure or heart failure. That is what is happening. Do you understand me? If they are selling kidneys to hospital, how do you trace that? There are a lot of big men, they are not showing themselves. Their organs are failing and they have the money to pay. And when they pay, where do they get the organs from? You don't get it from goats. You don't get it from sheep. You don't get it from cows. They get it from human beings. What kept Ekweremadu in prison is trying to harvest organs of another person they are not related to. Now, how do we stop kidnapping in Nigeria? It's to help people not to have kidney failure. It's to help people not to have liver failure. It's to help people never to get all these organs failing. You see that the demands for all these organs will drop. So doctors are doing business with people that are supplying them organs. And they are harvesting from innocent people they are kidnapping somewhere. We can stop this. There is something lifesavers want to do for people. But go to this website and I want you to be rest assured that with lifesavers, organs will not fail again. With lifesavers, kidneys will not fail again. Heart will not fail again. Livers will not fail again. Because I know what is making the organs fail. A lot of people are not aware. And today, hospitals and doctors are using this to do business. Listen to this.
Chigos here, only 19 years of age, will be going in for kidney transplant tomorrow. Please, we are soliciting for support.
With kidney failure, small boy like this, kidney failure, they are now telling the boy to bring 70 million to get new kidney or get another kidney. Where did they get the kidney from? Where are they getting the kidney from? Because if it is brought from members of his family, it will not be that expensive. It's just money for the surgery. They collect from this one and give this one. But if they are buying from people outside, it's a big business they are doing.
I'm tired of this world called Nigeria. Hausa is not the problem, but the Igbos. Any Igbo can go against it. You can lambast me, you can insult me, it's not my business. It gives me courage, it gives me more glory and blessing. Your insult. Igbo, they are the problems of this country. They are desperate of power. They want to rule Nigeria at all costs. And I've not seen them ruling Nigeria, even in coming dispensation. Let them bring, when 10 trillion will come out. Igbos, they are betrayer of themselves. People cannot control Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest with ourselves. They do not understand. Instead of them to seek wisdom. Igbo, there is an error at the beginning. A curse is on you. If you don't reverse that curse, Igbo, you can't be president of anything in Nigeria. Note and underline wisdom.
All right, so you see, everything this man is saying is actually true.
If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I rock, then finish your glass of wine. We fight and we argue. If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I rock, then finish your glass of wine. We fight and we argue. If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I rock, then finish your glass of wine. We fight and we argue. If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way.
Search, Google it, go back and check all the men we marry single mother. And when you marry them, their children go begin call you daddy. You be daddy for today, not be tomorrow. Daddy when they call you now because we they provide for now. When you reach tomorrow, you know be daddy. You be daddy when they never grow. When they don't grow finish, you know be daddy again. You when they plan to marry single mother. And they want you look at men. Woman, if cockroach enter here now, the woman go run. If snake enter this, no woman will enter here, she will run. Woman know they fear man. Woman they fear snake, they fear cockroach, they fear rat. They fear tiger. But man will kill tiger, man will kill cockroach, man will kill snake and python. Woman kill them. Hey! Oh my God. Woman know they fear. You the chook head. People where get biological children, their children abandon them. It can't be you when you hear it, will not be your own. Go and watch the full feed on my Facebook. If you manage see this one, tell them you don't reach. I want to marry a single mother. I know say make you not marry single. I say go and search, Google it, go back and check all the men we marry single mother. And when you marry them, their children go begin call you daddy. You be daddy for today, not be tomorrow. Daddy when they call you now because we they provide for now. When you reach tomorrow, you know be daddy. You be daddy when they never grow. When they don't grow finish, you know be daddy again. You when they plan to marry single mother. And they want you look at men. Woman, if cockroach enter here now, the woman go run. If snake enter this, no woman will enter here, she will run. Woman know they fear man. Woman they fear snake, they fear cockroach, they fear rat. He dey fear tiger. But man wey kill tiger, man wey kill cockroach, man wey kill snake and python, woman kill them. Hey! Oh my God. Woman know the fear. You with the chook head. People wey get biological children, their children abandon them. It can't be you wey go inherit pikin wey no be your own. Go and watch the full video on my Facebook. If you manage see this one, Chideme don't reach.
Women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness.
Really?
Yeah, because you're getting genetically modified too much. I think, okay, so this is what I know. Every time you get pregnant, right, there's stem cells that come from that baby. And them stem cells end up behind your eyes and your brain and your heart and your lungs and stuff and help your organs heal while the baby taken from you. And those stem cells will always stay with you, right? So that means that man is always in you. And that is why the Bible says you will only desire your husband, correct? This is why you gotta use condoms. Because that baby batter get up inside you, and the uterus is very porous, much like the mouth, right? So when anything goes up in there, it automatically, the uterus starts to absorb it. It starts going through the vaginal walls and all that, and the blood, it gets into the bloodstream, right? And so, so it takes
get in there.
So it takes like 6 weeks to get a man out of your system if you have unprotected sex, and it's because he's starting to bind to your DNA, right? And that's why it's couples, when they be together too long, they start looking alike. You start looking like him.
Wow.
Like, it's not, the guy don't start looking like her. She start looking like him because he is genetically modifying her. And every time you get pregnant by him, you start to get modified, right? So if you get pregnant by multiple peoples, right, that's multiple spirits, multiple thoughts, multiple modifications from different DNA strands.
All you hoes, I hope you're listening.
It's causing you to have mental stress. So, and it's very evident, like what I'm saying is very evident and makes sense because, like, you got all these dating apps, all these women like free sex, free this, whatever, you know, I'm doing, but I'm living it, I'm exerting my sexuality and all this, and I don't care if I got 5 kids or 5 baby daddies, whatever. Usually those bitches are mentally, they're struggling in so many different ways, not just financially, but also just like on where to focus, how to whatever, because you got too many different bloodlines in your life.
I want to give you a names of the people who sponsored us, who equipped us, who encouraged us in all. Because of political interest, because of political manipulation, they turned against the men on the ground. They turned against men on the ground because of political interest. The same thing Mazi Zumas did in Aronizog. Now, there's a man called Ekele Edimele.
And there you have it. That's what we're doing, right? Since again, if you're so emotionally attached to your tribe that common sense, truth is secondary, then let's push it. These are the men that kidnapped the 25. He just came on. Igbo man came on to acknowledge he is being funded by Ikeme, whoever. These are the men that killed the brigadier general. These are the men that just kidnapped 25 girls in Maiduguri, in Kebbi State or wherever. The 25 girls that just got missing, it is these Igbo men, these Igbo terrorists that kidnapped them. If you think you're the only one that can push hatred and misinformation, welcome. You will never see anything. These are the Igbo men that killed them. Now what? Bring proof of Hausa men, Hausa Muslim terrorists making videos saying yes, they are being I have a video now of an Igbo man claiming Igbos are being funded by Ikeme and whoever, and they abandoned them because of politics when the shit started to get crazy. These are the men that killed the general. This is Boko Haram. These are the men that kidnapped the 25 girls. It is Igbo terrorists. They want Biafra. It is Igbo terrorists. You see how that works? Everybody can push a narrative. So if y'all want to push a narrative of hatred, I can guarantee you I will use my platform to keep doing that. If you want Nigeria divided and broken, let's make it happen.
I want to give you a names of the people who sponsored us, who equipped us, who encouraged us in all. Because of political interest, because of political manipulation, they turned against the men on the ground. They turned against men on the ground because of political interest. The same thing Mazi Zumas did in Aronizog. Now, there's a man called Edimele, Ekele Edimere, and the Susi Akorisa. Emeniye Kasimia and the Odumegu Etulu. Naira and Power. These are the people. But I want the federal government to investigate them. They are the ones that supported us. They are the ones that encouraged us.
Okay.
Even bought some rifles, some weapons for us by then. The same masses.
I saw this video days ago on Twitter, and I didn't want to post it because, again, people would say I have an agenda, so I left. The reason I'm posting it now is because I posted a video talking about Nicki Minaj going to United Nations tomorrow to go plead so Nigerians can come and be killed for oil. And you should see the comments. Now not get oil. Now not get oil. First of all, read this shit. There's oil in northern Nigeria. A lot of you, see, most of this Igbo, I'm saying Igbo. Fuck you, I said Igbo. Because y'all are the ones in my comments right now. The name, not Chinedu, Kingsley, this, that. Yeah, the whole point of you wanting to, you think we will not survive? That is it. Y'all really think the North has no resources and we will not survive if we cut off the North. We have oil in northern Nigeria. We have oil in Bauchi. They've even discovered, this one doesn't update. They discovered oil close to Katsina. Or is it Maiduguri? We have gold, the purest gold in Nigeria. We have a fucking bunch of resources in the North. So calm the fuck down. Now when I get oil, yes, we get oil. It's just cheaper and easier for offshore drilling. We can still drill in the North. Get your head out of your ass. Secondly, I had to post that video. For everyone that's coming by, talk about, oh, anybody bring definitive proof that these people are not the ones behind killing of the general? That's why I don't talk. That's why I don't say a lot of these things when you think I am defending the terror. I am not defending anybody. Everybody in Nigeria is part of this. There's no, if right now I dress up in Igbo attire, if I cut my locks and I dress up in Igbo attire and I'm walking, how can you tell I'm not Igbo? You take a bunch of any men, Igbo men, you dress them in a kaftan, you send them to the North and you have them killing. Everybody will say, hey, Hausa, this is an Igbo man coming out to say, yes, Igbos are being funded. Who can prove that these men are not the ones in the North killing people to create problems? You want to call me a bigot? For fucking 4 or 5 years, Nnamdi Kanu had a fucking radio station whose entire purpose was dedicated at creating problems. Radio Biafra did nothing but agitate Hausa, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, every tribe. Tell me anybody in Nigeria that had a radio station that was exclusively dedicated to bigotry. But yet, when I go come out, I am fucking tired of you pieces of shit. Nigeria will be destroyed because of your fucking hatred. Worthless people. Worthless.
How much you spend there?
Now 3,000.
How many people?
That yellow girl.
Okay.
Tell you the truth. That yellow girl, I'm not telling you the yellow girl. Wait. Those two girls, now you're to you, now you tell it, right? I wish I wanted to that. So
he know now.
Whether you
now he said both of them.
Now for your hand, I don't need this answer.
How come you say they give you 3,000 for the two? Okay, I hear you.
This stuff, you don't get everything you want to do. Now from your hand. The best way to carry that not really stuff that you call that way to carry it. So what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk?
You know, say we don't.
Me, I don't need this answer.
We don't do all the investigation. We don't do half. Don't do everything.
That area, Shifana, I've seen for good 4 years. I dey live inside Shifana for 4 years. I don't see Memora, I don't see Gabuza, I don't see Asham Shifana. I know in and out of that area. They ask them. You understand? So
we send one person 3,000, right? Where the second one?
Brother,
So for context, that's a clip of two guys confronting a Nigerian man who took 2 Nigerian women from Nigeria and took them to Libya and sold them. He confirmed that he sold the dark-skinned one for $3,000 and he doesn't know what happened to the light-skinned one. It's really hard to defend Nigerians online. It really is. Because every time you hear something about Nigeria, you see there are three major tribes in Nigeria, right? The three major tribes. When you hear anything fraudulent or just fraud, criminal activities, usually Igbo or Benin. Igbo boys, Benin boys, it's the same. And then when you hear some weird violent activity outside of Nigeria is usually Yoruba. You'll never hear Hausa. That's my tribe. You know what Hausas do? Hausas stay in Nigeria and terrorize the other two tribes. So that's it. No, the two, like my people, the Hausas, they don't travel out of the country. They stay in Nigeria to terrorize Nigerians. And the other two major tribes, Igbo and Yoruba, they leave Nigeria to sully our image in everyone else's eyes. Like, you will never find a foreigner who tells you, I have an issue with the Hausa Nigerian. And it's almost impossible to find a Nigerian in Nigeria that doesn't have an issue with the Hausa. It's almost impossible to defend our people. This shit is insane, man. A black man, African man, took his own kind from Nigeria for $3,000. I'm sure he was going to get more for the light skin, but something happened. But it's getting hard to defend my people.
Nigerians, kid makers, what is it with you guys and playing women, imitating women? Comedians, whatever you want to call yourselves, what is it with you guys and imitating women? I don't understand. What is it? It's like if you're a skit maker, male skit maker in Nigeria coming up, and you don't have in your bag, you don't have like a female character that you play. You haven't done anything. Like, I need to understand, what is the obsession with you guys? Is there no other form of content than playing women or imitating women or what, like a caricature of women? I don't understand.
That's not the worst one. You want to know the worst one? I'll show you.
Emeka, I get mine, borrow you 100,000. You dey cross road anyhow. What if motor jam you die, go? Make I cover you with the blood of Jesus. You no go die. Wish you long life and prosperity. So that you collect my money from you.
That, in my opinion, is far worse than like, it is a rite of passage. On TikTok, I have blocked so many Nigerian comedians. It's like Nigerians don't know how to be funny without denigrating themselves. They don't know how to be funny without, like, every Nigerian has to have this thing where I have never seen a Nigerian comedian on TikTok that doesn't do this. There's this one guy, he has close to 300,000 followers. His entire content is that. And I wanted to say something is self-respect, dignity, and pride, right? When you start paying attention to the world and how things are aesthetically, you start to see how the difference between the way the white man is bred and the way the black African man is. Because, it's too cold now. There's a street right here in the Bronx. There's a street right here in the Bronx. Not just a street, a whole neighborhood in the Bronx. A whole neighborhood that if I went there right now, if I went there in the summer, and I specifically made it a point to not show any license plate of any car, everyone would accuse me of being in Nigeria. You know how Nigerian streets, we have those everywhere in America. You should see our streets. Our infrastructure in this country is almost the same as America. The roads, not the major ones, like all infrastructure in this country. New York, our roads, some of the roads in Brooklyn, Queens, and certain parts of Bronx is the same as Nigeria. But you know what? You will never catch a white person making videos in that atmosphere. Whites, when they make content and put online, they make it a point to show the best parts of them and their cities and their countries. Africans, when we want to do our skits, it's that face, and they always show the worst parts of our place. Like, they filled in, every time they represent themselves online, they bring the best versions of themselves. Every time we represent ourselves online, we bring the worst versions of ourselves. That's a crazy mind fuck. This is an Igbo man coming out to say, yes, Igbos are being funded. Who can prove that these men are not the ones in the north killing people to create problems? You want to call me a bigot? For fucking 4 or 5 years, Nnamdi Kanu had a fucking radio station whose entire purpose was dedicated at creating problems. Radio Biafra did nothing but agitate Hausa, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, every tribe. Tell me anybody in Nigeria that had a radio station that was exclusively dedicated to bigotry. But yet, when I go come out, I am fucking tired of you pieces of shit. Nigeria will be destroyed because of your fucking hatred. Worthless people. Worthless.